When the entire automotive world was watching Tesla's every move and waiting for Elon Musk's next big announcement, nobody expected that the loudest shockwave in the EV industry would come not from California, but quietly from Japan. Toyota, the same company that pioneered hybrids with the legendary Prius, made a move so subtle yet so powerful that it is now being called a turning point in the global EV race. There was no grand launch event, no Elon-style Twitter storm, no flashy marketing campaigns, just the sudden reveal of a car that has not only surprised Tesla but also unsettled Chinese EV leaders like BYD and even the big American automakers. The message is clear. While others were racing loudly, Toyota was planning silently, and now the results are here. The car at the center of this disruption is the Toyota BZ5, a fastback crossover EV that has already begun rewriting the rules of the market. Its design is futuristic, with sharp headlamps, smooth curves, and a sloping roofline that rivals premium competitors. But the real magic lies beneath the surface. Built on Toyota's dedicated ET&GA platform, the BZ5 integrates the battery into the frame itself, making the structure lighter, stronger, and safer. It doesn't just look like the future, it's engineered for it. The battery powering this car is BYD's famous LFP blade battery, known worldwide for safety, durability, and efficiency. Unlike conventional lithium-ion packs, this blade battery offers superior resistance to fire, longer life cycle, and a fast charging capability that takes it from 0 to 80% in under 30 minutes. For the everyday driver, this means fewer worries, lower costs, and higher confidence in making the switch to electric. But what truly stunned the industry wasn't just the technology, it was the price tag. At only $18,000, the BZ5 enters the market at less than half the cost of a Tesla Model Y. Think about that. When families across the world are hesitant to buy EVs because of high costs, Toyota has presented a mass-market solution that puts the dream of owning a reliable electric car within reach for middle-class households in Asia, Europe, South America, and Africa. This isn't just an EV. It's a statement that the future of electric mobility isn't about luxury or hype, but accessibility and trust. Tesla, of course, still has its strengths. It remains far ahead in autonomous driving software, over-the-air updates, and a brand identity so powerful that Tesla has become synonymous with electric cars. But Toyota's strategy reveals a different kind of power, scale, reliability, and global reach. While Tesla continues to face complaints about quality control, paint defects, panel gaps, delivery delays, Toyota has spent decades perfecting mass production with near-flawless consistency. Its supply chain is one of the most efficient in the world, and its cars are known for lasting hundreds of thousands of miles without issue. If Toyota can bring that same manufacturing precision to EVs, the result could be unstoppable. Millions of affordable, reliable electric cars flooding markets that Tesla has barely touched. And this is where Toyota's long game comes into focus. Unlike Tesla or BYD, Toyota didn't rush headfirst into the EV market. It took its time, building expertise with hybrids, polishing its understanding of battery management, and earning the trust of millions of customers. Now, as demand for EVs explodes worldwide, Toyota has decided the timing is right to unleash its full force. Behind the BZ5 lies Toyota's solid-state battery research, a technology that promises to leave current lithium-ion systems in the dust. Imagine charging your EV fully in just 10 minutes and driving up to 1,200 kilometers, 750 miles, on a single charge. That's not science fiction, it's Toyota's roadmap. If commercialized by 2027, it could dethrone Tesla's biggest advantage of long range and fast charging, turning the entire industry upside down. And Toyota isn't stopping there. The company has set up a dedicated BEV factory, where electric cars will be designed and manufactured with cutting-edge robotics and artificial intelligence, ensuring both speed and precision at scale. This means Toyota is preparing not just to launch a few EV models, but to dominate the global market with a full lineup, from affordable family cars to premium crossovers, all backed by Toyota's legendary reputation for reliability. The implications are massive. Tesla may still dominate the headlines, but Toyota is building the future brick by brick, quietly but decisively. In countries like India, Africa, and South America, where affordability is key, Tesla's $40,000 plus cars are out of reach, while Toyota's $18,000 BZ5 could become the default choice for millions. Add to this Toyota's global dealership and service network, something Tesla still struggles with, and you begin to see the scale of disruption that's coming. Yes, Tesla will continue to lead in software and innovation, but the EV race is no longer just about who builds the fastest or smartest car. It's about who can electrify the masses. Toyota's move shows that the real game is about building sustainable, affordable, and globally scalable EVs. And by playing this game differently, silently, strategically, and with decades of manufacturing mastery, Toyota may have just dealt the first real blow to Tesla's untouchable dominance. The Toyota BZ5 is more than a car. It's the beginning of a technological and strategic revolution. It represents Toyota's answer to the EV question, not with hype, not with noise, but with quiet confidence, planning, and execution. And that is why Elon Musk and Tesla now face their toughest challenge yet. The EV war has entered a new phase. And this time, it isn't about who shouts the loudest. It's about who can change history. In 2024, the global auto market once again crowned its king. And it wasn't Tesla or BYD. It was Toyota. The Japanese automaker sold an astonishing 10.3 million vehicles worldwide, far outpacing Tesla's 1.8 million and BYD's 3 million. These numbers prove something critical. While Tesla and BYD dominate the EV conversation, Toyota still dominates the automobile industry as a whole. But the real question people are asking now is Toyota content with sitting on its sales throne, or is it preparing to enter the EV battlefield with full force? The answer is becoming clearer every day. Toyota is not just entering the EV race, it's preparing to redefine it. Let's start with what's making the biggest noise in the industry: solid-state batteries. Toyota has announced that it is on track to commercialize this game-changing technology as early as 2027. Unlike today's lithium-ion batteries, solid-state cells charge far faster, are much safer, and pack significantly more energy into a smaller footprint. Toyota claims its upcoming EVs will be able to fully charge in 10 minutes and travel over 1,000 kilometers, 620 miles, on a single charge. Compare that to Tesla's current range of 400 to 500 kilometers and charging times of 30 to 40 minutes. And the difference is revolutionary. If Toyota succeeds, Tesla's core advantage, fast charging and long range, could vanish overnight. But Toyota's power doesn't stop at technology. It is something Tesla and BYD can only dream of: a global supply chain and manufacturing empire. Toyota's production network spans every continent, with factories, suppliers, and dealership networks in nearly every major market. Whether it's the US, Europe, India, Africa, or Latin America, Toyota already has boots on the ground, ready to scale EV sales instantly. Tesla, by contrast, has to fight through government approvals, massive investments, and years of setup time for each new gigafactory. BYD, while expanding fast, is still largely concentrated in China and selective international markets. This means that when Toyota decides to unleash its EV fleet, it can reach millions of customers in weeks, not years. Now, here's where Toyota's story takes a surprising turn. While the world races toward pure EVs, Toyota has stubbornly held onto hybrids. Critics often ask, why is Toyota still stuck in hybrid technology when the future is clearly electric? But this is where Toyota's unique philosophy comes into play. Unlike many automakers who chase trends, Toyota's strategy has always been about right technology at the right time. To understand this, we need to rewind back to 1997, when Toyota launched the world's first mass-produced hybrid, the Prius. At a time when the auto industry was still addicted to petrol and diesel, Toyota quietly introduced a technology that combined a gasoline engine with an electric motor, reducing fuel consumption and pollution. The Prius became a global icon, selling millions of units and cementing Toyota's reputation as a technological pioneer. Fast forward 25 years, and Toyota is applying the same logic. In many parts of the world, charging infrastructure for EVs is still limited. Outside developed regions like North America and Europe, countries in Asia, Africa, and South America often lack reliable charging stations, making pure EV ownership risky. This is where Toyota's hybrids shine. They give customers the fuel efficiency and reduced emissions of electric power, without the range anxiety of needing a charging station every 200 kilometers. In countries where people are still hesitant to fully trust EV technology, hybrids act as the perfect bridge. Toyota also understands another uncomfortable truth about EVs: battery skepticism. Many consumers still worry about long-term battery degradation, resale value, and maintenance costs. Toyota's hybrids, however, have proven themselves for decades. Their batteries comfortably last 7 to 10 years, with minimal maintenance, and owners trust Toyota's reliability like few other brands. This track record means that Toyota can transition hesitant buyers gradually, building confidence before going all in on EVs. And let's not forget the environmental factor. While EVs are often touted as the greenest solution, hybrids are far from outdated. They reduce fuel consumption dramatically and lower co-emissions by 30 to 40% compared to conventional petrol cars. For millions of drivers who cannot yet afford or charge a full EV, hybrids are not just practical. They are a meaningful step towards sustainability. But here's the real masterstroke. Toyota's hybrid strategy also buys it time. EV production requires massive amounts of raw materials like lithium, cobalt, and nickel, which are limited and expensive. By continuing to sell hybrids that use smaller batteries, Toyota reduces strain on supply chains, keeps costs manageable, and maintains global scalability. While Tesla and BYD fight over battery minerals, Toyota quietly conserves resources and refines its technology. Then, when its solid-state batteries are ready, it can pivot instantly to full EVs without the growing pains others are still facing. This dual-pronged approach, hybrids now, solid-state EVs later, positions Toyota uniquely. It doesn't need to abandon hybrids because they are still selling in the millions. At the same time, it's pouring billions into R&D to ensure that when EV technology finally hits its peak, Toyota will be ready not just to participate, but to lead. Tesla may continue to dominate headlines, with Elon Musk's bold promises and aggressive timelines. BYD may keep climbing as China's EV champion. But Toyota is playing a different game. It's not about who shouts the loudest. It's about who survives the longest, scales the fastest, and delivers the most sustainable solution. And history shows that Toyota has a knack for changing the rules of the game quietly, without fanfare, until suddenly the entire industry is forced to follow. So, is Toyota ready to challenge Tesla and BYD in the EV race? The answer is no longer if. It's when. With solid-state batteries on the horizon, a global production machine already in place, and a hybrid strategy that keeps it profitable and relevant today, Toyota is standing at the crossroads of a new era. When the world looks back years from now, it may not be Tesla or BYD that defined the EV revolution. It may be Toyota, the silent giant that struck when the time was right. And that is why Elon Musk, BYD, and every other EV player should be paying very close attention.